La première manche du final du FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy, première manche qualifiée ici à Malines, c'est présenté par Cavalor. 20 participants, 20 poneys dans cette finale 2024, 20 pony combinations in a table C course. And the course is set by Bart Vonk and his team. A course with 12 obstacles and 14 efforts. The height of the fences is 1 meter 13, and as you know, in a table C, a fence down, a pole down, is being translated into penalty seconds. In de Barema C-competitie, dames en heren, wordt een springfout vertaald niet in strafpunten, maar in strafseconden. Betekent dat wanneer een kandidaat een springfout heeft op een hindernis, er seconden worden bijgerekend bij de eindtijd. En dat staat ook gelijk aan een bijzonder strategisch spel, een bijzonder tactisch spel, want de kandidaat die een heel snelle tijd heeft, maar wel een springfout, die kan alsnog beter geclasseerd worden dan een foutloze combinatie, maar dan met een iets tragere tijd. Dat maakt het een heel onvoorspelbaar formaat, maar een bijzonder boeiend formaat. Voor de eerste manche van de FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy Final, presented by Cavalor. De finale van de FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy 2024 hier op Jumping Mechelen. Na de kwalificatiewedstrijden van Herning, Lyon, Stuttgart en Salzburg zijn de beste ponyruiters ter wereld hier verzameld onder de mythische bogen van de Neckeral voor de grote finale. De grote apotheose van het meest prestigieuze ponycircuit ter wereld. De beste ponyruiters wereldwijd tekenen hier present geacht publiek. En alle 20 in deze finale rekenen ze op uw steun, rekenen ze op de warme appreciatie van het publiek van Jumping Mechelen, het publiek van de Memorial Erik Wouters. The very best pony riders from around the world have gathered here in Mechelen for the final of the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy after the qualifiers in Herning in Denmark, in Lyon in France, in Stuttgart in Germany and in Salzburg, Austria. The final of the season 2024 here in Mechelen.
Well, good morning, everybody, and I hope you have all had the most fabulous, fabulous Christmas and are looking forward to some real festivities between Christmas and New Year, because where else would the equestrian world want to be other than here in Mechlin? The traditional between Christmas and New Year stop is ready to kick things off here live with you this morning on FEI TV, because this is the FEI Ponies Trophy. The Cavalier FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy final, this amazing series that has been developed over the past few years, has young like such an opportunity to compete at some of the biggest shows, and of course building into what is a really big few days of sport for them. Now, from Herning to Lyon to Stuttgart and then to Salzburg, 4 rounds qualifying 20 riders to go into what is 3 rounds of competition over the coming days. Going to kick things off with this young lady, Sophie Aurelia Georges from Monaco. She's riding Brasilia de Herman, the Monegasque rider who was 14th in the standings. She had a very good finish with that third place in Lyon, which gave her a good helping of points to make sure she could compete at the final. She also jumped in Salzburg. We've got all bar one of the top 20. And that meant that Bethany Voss also got in as 21st, where Annie Boland, who was second on the points table, couldn't come forward. But this is a table C, so it is seconds added. They do score points today, and that will take them in to the qualifying round again, the second of the competitions over the coming days. They'll again pick up more points from that. And when they then jump in the final here come Saturday, sorry, I'm going to get my days muddled up, come Sunday, then those current points are converted into faults, and that gives them a score going into the final round. Now, a little bit different, this table C. It's a big 130. Seconds added, but it's not quite as tight and twisty as you'll see some table Cs. It's built a little bit more like a table A. That's deliberate. It's part of the way the competition is designed, and it's more important just to try and allow anyone that does have a full on day one to still be able to push on and score well. But they'll be over the moon with the way it started, won't they? Look at that lovely start. So 65-27, Sophie Aurelia Georges and Bilios des Hermen kicking things off there, and we'll be very happy with the way that has all started.
Dans le temps de 65-27. Et ça, c'est la référence, as a reference for the rest of our field.
Certainly will give us a little bit of a reference for the rest of them. So much competition here today.
To Lieselot Koremans, leading the standings in the 2024 season.
Lieselot, wow, what a rider this is, and what a pony it is as well. El Grande van der Rossova. Pony that started in Great Britain with Claudia Moore, had such a hugely successful career and has been so well managed. Is now very much in the capable hands of this young Dutch superstar, Lieselot Koremans, and tops the table coming into the final. Has to be the big favourite. Winner in Herning, winning again in Lyon, and made it a hat-trick in Stuttgart. It doesn't mean, as we know with horses, it'll go the same way every day, but you cannot but help put this beautiful 20-year-old gelding as the favourite with this young lady on top. The consistency this season has been outstanding. Beautiful stride. In and over the last 60.33. You could see how she never really looked to try and push not as fast as we know they can go, but ultimately has just made sure she's delivered the clear. That will be absolutely key on a day like today. She's got that advantage then going forward, as long as she can deliver the clear. And that she's done.
Of 60.33 seconds, winner of the Grand Prix of Herning, Lyon and Stuttgart. Looking forward to the final here in Mechelen with the Netherlands, Lieselot Koremans. Zij komen uit de Groot-Brittannië en werden tweede in de grote prijs voor de ponies in Herning in Denemarken. Een van de kwalificatiewedstrijden leiden richting de finale hier op Jumping Mechelen. Rijdt Cato van de Langvelde zet een 9-jarige Mary for Great Britain are third to go.
British riders have had a very successful run in qualifying their riders for the final. In fact, Great Britain, who bring forward 3 different jockeys here today. And we're going to start things off with Nellie Locke. Nellie, the first of the 3 British riders, sitting in the points table in 13th after picking up that 2nd place in Herning. She's riding here with Catharo van Lanvelden Z, the 9-year-old mare. Really sitting the horse back, pony back. Through the double. Certainly looking solid for another clear. She can just jump this final fence. It's a nice round. They've all been very sensible. 61.45, just a little bit off that leading pace, but a solid performance there from Nellie Locke. Should be over the moon with the way it has all begun.
Jumping Ponies Trophy, the first qualifier, powered by Cavalor, empower your ambition. 61.45.
So the leading time 60.33, Nellie 61.45, and then Sophia Aurelia George, who was the first to go 65 at 27. That's the 1, 2, 3. The first 3 all gone. Next to go, it's a combination for Denmark. What are 2 Danish combinations that have qualified for this final? It is Selma Handrog Dressler riding another 9-year-old mare. This is called Romano Coco. Again, sitting in 17th place, picked up score enough points to qualify for the final with the performance at home in Herning in the opening round of the Ponies Trophy. All about just getting a nice rhythm. The time is important, of course it is, but what you really need to make sure you do today is try your best just to leave those fences up. Yes, if you have one down, it's just going to add to time. Very much a jumping course. Bart Vonnick, course designer. Smart. These ponies just getting settled in and settling in rather nicely. 61.06 on the clock, a little bit faster than we just saw from Nellie Locke, so goes into 2nd place. Selma, well done. First of the 2 Danish riders, also Palmer Sophie Gray Jansen, Christiansen and Park Icon to come for the Danish riders a little bit later on.
Van Bart Vonk en zijn team foutloos doorzwemmen in de finale van de FEI Jumping Ponies.
Superb start to their rounds here. Next to go, we're going to move our attention to another for the Netherlands. Bethany Vos still got me. Now, Bethany, who has found her way in fact, just
Bethany Vos
just
dan op de
because of Annie
tweede
Boland not
met de
coming
13-jarige pony
forward
Still Got
today,
Me. Still
i.e.
Got Me in het
not coming
verleden
to
onder
the
de
final.
vleugels van
That
Alex
meant
Feeney. Ook
that
hier
Bethany,
nog
who
present
finished in
geweest
21st on
op
the
de
league,
finale van dit
actually
ponycircuit.
still got
De
in
13
with
jaar oude
picking
Still
up
Got Me
scores
en
in the last two
representing
rounds.
the
In Stuttgart
Netherlands
and
is
in
Bethany
Salzburg,
Vos.
and then giving her that chance. So Bethany riding Still Got Me, the 13-year-old gelding by Coral Reef. Year-old rider for the Netherlands. Been a regular at Pony European Championships, including this year on the team in Centaur in Belgium. Not only clear, but the first under 60 seconds as well. Bethany Vos using her experience and having a big smile. Well done. Great little round of jumping from Bethany with Still Got Me. The Dutch riders first and second now, with Bethany needing to lift it up Koremans.
Dan landgenote Lieselot Koremans en het is voorlopig hoop
Really
oranje
nicely done.
in het eerste hoofdstuk van de finale manche
Confidence,
voor de ponyruiters.
Always so important, and it'll certainly be
niet enkel van Europa, maar wereldwijd
bobbling along
in de
as we
finale
now
deze
move
week
on
in Mechelen. Hier is
to the first of a lovely lineup of
Airline
Irish riders,
CKZ,
quartet
de 9-jarige
of
nazet
Irish
van
riders,
Jordan
four of them
Godofino, number
coming
6
forward
in the final.
in
In
this
number
final.
3,
Sheena Reap, the first of them.
riding for Ireland.
Back in 2022, Ben Walsh won the title with Derry Vane Bell for Ireland. This Sheena Reap riding Airline CKZ. Scoring in Lyon and in Salzburg. Again, showing a lot of quality, 65-56, just putting his very experienced ride and him worked so well together, those two. Airline CKZ, 9-year-old mare, and Sheena Reap, the first of the Irish riders going clear, delivering rather well, the 16-year-old. He was part of the bronze medal winning team on Fernando, another of the ponies in his team in Onkelbeek back in the summertime. The next of the pony riders to come and join us will be one for France, Brune Favier, riding Germaine de Prey. Brune, who is 14 years of age, been on the pony European team both in France last year and in Belgium this year. Qualified, having scored in Herning, Stuttgart and Salzburg, finishing in 8th on the league table. Oh, I hope they're okay. And glad to see they're straight back up on their feet, but that really unfortunate moment so early in the week here in Mechelen for those two. Bad luck to Bruno Flivier. After, as I said, well, it's been a really solid campaign, picking up scores over 3 of the 4 qualifying legs.
Gelukkig hebben we ten allen tijde een medisch team paraat
go
staan
off.
voor de eerste, voor de beste zorgen voor zowel paard als ruiter hier op Jumping Mechelen. Brune Fèvre avec énigme des prééliminations. Malheureusement, dans cette première manche du FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy Final à Malines 2024. Helaas een val in het parcours.
We're good. I think we're ready, and I think we're going forward because now it's the turn of the Finnish combination of Vera Silliman riding Nero van der Bunkstail, this 15-year-old pony, qualified with those points last time out in Salzburg, which were enough to push Vera into a qualifying spot, qualifying in equal 17th place. Vera is 16 years of age, final season on ponies, has had a lot of opportunities to compete for Finland as well at championship level, with outings at Children's Europeans in 2022 and then the Pony Europeans last year in France. That was with Nero. This year rode again as part of the Youth Europeans in the Netherlands in Bielbergen. Round for a total of 65-26 by the time you add those seconds on. Vera Silliman there and Nero van der Bunkstail. Just remind you what the leading time is at the moment, 58.59. Then the first two had a fence down, so that 3 seconds added in, still good enough to go into 5th place. So faster than a couple of the riders we've seen already. 58.59 is the leading time of Bethany Voss. Now Katie Bradburn, who had a very strong season, having picked up some big scores in Lyon and in Stuttgart this year, sitting in 5th place on the overall league table. The young British rider. Riding here with West Point Foreign Affair, the beautiful 8-year-old mare by Fruselli. Helped her, of course, to be part of the team gold medal winning performance. Nicely done. Katie goes second, and only a second behind the leader as well. Katie Bradburn there. Second of the British riders, and that pony is proving to be such a superstar this season. Consistency is key in this sport. And 4th individually at the European Championships, part of the gold medal winning team for Great Britain. And, jumping clear on the first day here at this FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy Final. That lovely 8-year-old mare by Fruselli has certainly been a star, and KT, who's been having an amazing year, has certainly been making the most of the opportunities. Well, we're going to move on from Great Britain to Ireland in a moment, but of course, I'm just looking, Katie splits the two at the top, so it's now the Netherlands, Great Britain, the Netherlands. Next to go, it's the turn of James Derwin. Let's say Ireland have had a hugely successful record. Ben Walsh, Rhys Williams, Seamus Hughes, 3 Irish winners of this trophy in the past. This is a Rinkula Babog, the 13-year-old pony that goes next. This little Irish sports horse by Louis Dam. James, also 16 years of age, was the individual gold medal winner with this pony in 2022 at the Pony Europeans. Team gold medalist in the 23 Europeans for ponies last year, and then part of the bronze medal winning team this season. Has been, without question, a huge success in the world of ponies. Down and over the final fence for James, 61.28 goes into 5th place, to be the best of the 2 we've seen for Ireland so far, but not that far either off Selma. Looking into the bracket that they've fallen into, that's 61.28. 4th place is 61.06. Nellie Locke, who sits one behind now in 6th, 61.45. So it's a tight little bunch, but still the leading time is 58.59. We are halfway through. 10 have gone and 10 to go on the first day of Mecklen's FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy final. This Table C competition, the first of 3 classes that will come the end of which crown the 2024 Pony Champion, the FEI Jumping Pony Trophy. Well, this is the turn now. Clementine Lux for Belgium here as the one and only qualifier for the home nation, riding with Viagran de Signet, the 10-year-old stallion. Clementine, who was the pony, I should say, children's European champion in that was in Italy last year in Goda Minore, the individual winner on Cash de la Cure in the children's Europeans 12 months previous. This year jumping this pony at the Pony Europeans, finished individually inside the top 20. And starts with a clear, and a solid clear at that, 60.60. Goes into 4th, just behind Lysilan Cormans. Finishing for the moment in 4th place with 9 combinations still to go.
Onze Belgische tricolore ook goed geplaatst dankzij Clementine Lux.
So Bethany Voss, Katie Bradburn, and Lisa Coleman, Clementine Lux, Selma Handel Dressler, and then James Derwin. That is your current top 6. Emily Gulliver goes next, one of the younger riders here. She's only 14 years of age. Part of the children's European gold medal winning team in the summer when she rode Glamour at those children's Europeans in the Netherlands. She was on the bronze medal winning team at the children's Europeans the previous year. She's hugely successful. She's got plenty of time as well to go in ponies. And riding already in this ponies final, Katie, who qualified in 5th place after picking up big results in Lyon and Stuttgart this season. Riding here with Fleur de Nuit. This was part of the pony she rode to Team Bronze at the Europeans last year. Well, that went 3 seconds to add. Just keep a little bit of pace towards the finish, and actually the 3 seconds shouldn't be too much of a handicap. Of course, it's going to drop her a little. And 65.88, 62.88 was the original time, so that would have put her into 8th place. She's actually gone into 11th place for the moment, Emily and Fleur de Nuit, but there's still 2 more days of jumping to come for all of them, so a lot can turn and happen yet. But Fleur de Nuit, yeah, 9-year-old by For Pleasure. Yeah, the British rider, Katie Bradburn, the best of 3 for Britain so far, with another still to come. This, though, is the turn of Hannah Blandford, rides for Germany. Germany, of course, the defending champions. That was Naomi Heimlich, who won the title 12 months ago here in Mechelen. Hannah's riding Karim van Orchid S. Qualified by finishing in the top 4 on the overall standings after Salzburg, where she picked up another big score following on from Stuttgart. This 15-year-old stallion, part of the silver medal winning team this season at the Pony Europeans. Brilliant little round of jumping. That was 60.17, top 3 for Hannah Blandford, and Germany now pushing on up towards the podium here on day 1. Silke Kurmans, who of course was the overall league winner, moves down into 4th place. Still Bethany Voss though, nicely clear at the top with that very fast time of 58.59. That's even got her a second ahead of Katie Bradburn at the moment. You've still got 7 more left to jump. 2 from Ireland in there, plus riders from France, Switzerland, Denmark, Great Britain, and this combination for Sweden, Viggo Westerand. The Swedish combination finished in 10th place, picking up scores in Herning and in Stuttgart. Viggo, another of the younger jockeys in this, 14 years of age. These two who had their first opportunity at championships this summer when they rode at the Pony Europeans in Belgium. I think I heard a fence fall. I did indeed. It was the first part of that double coming across the middle. So 3 seconds to add for Viggo. Just 3 seconds, but 3 it is. 65.61 goes into 12th, just outside the top 10 for Gareth Maralad and Viggo Westerand. So that is Sweden's chance. So much can happen over the next couple of days of jumping. I wouldn't be surprised to see people certainly moving up in the order. Of course, they score today and again tomorrow before the points converted into faults for the final. Now to the second of the combinations from Denmark, 15th on the league table. No, we'll come to Denmark in a minute because it's Great Britain first. My apologies. It's Lucy Kapper here. Lucy, what a season with that win in Salzburg last time out after the big score in Stuttgart. But that win was a superb result. 15 years of age, finishing in third place on that league table. Oh dear, but that was a unfortunate back rail going down, which is going to cause a little bit of disappointment. She was dominant with both the wins in Salzburg, 7th place in Stuttgart. Very much coming towards what should hopefully be a brilliant 2025. Part of the team at the Youth Nations Cup final, which went so successfully well for Great Britain in the Ponies. 3 seconds added in, and 68 seconds exactly will become the final time.
Een totaaltijd op het scorebord van 68
Well, she's
seconden.
sitting high in the points table, so it means we are now down to the final 5 left to go. Plenty of people already in early this morning here in Mechelen. It's only going to get busier, of course, as the day goes on. Big classes coming up later tonight as well. We've got the size of the world Masters. Now it's going to be the turn of Denmark's Palmer Sophie Gray Jensen Christiansen, second of our Danish riders. And Park icon. It's had a wonderful career. Palmer is only 13. She rode this pony as part of the winning team at the Baltic Championships back in the summer. She won the qualifier as well in Lyon. It didn't quite go to plan in the final in the Grand Prix, but it is a pony with pace. Top 10, 62.30 leaves them standing, and 6th of the time she finishes on to go into 9th. Palmer, Sophie, Gray Jensen, Christensen, and Park Icon. So Bethany Voss still leading, Katie Bradburn in 2nd, Hannah Bradford in 3rd. It is the Netherlands leading from Great Britain and Germany. 1, 2, 3. 4 to go, 2 for Ireland, 1 for France, and 1 for Switzerland. As we grab a little replay here of Danish combination. Coming down towards the line, you can see just holding, waiting, saw the stride, and then went for it. Nora Andre next up. This for the Swiss, 16-year-old jockey. This pony called Clementine. She's ridden twice at Europeans, once in 2022 in Stockholm in Poland, and then last year in Le Mans in France. Just outside the top 10 in the qualifiers. She, though, was 2nd in the Grand Prix point scoring leg in Lyon in France. Again, scored in Stuttgart. This is a good time as well. Very solid round indeed. Good performance, goes into 2nd place. She's 4/100ths of a second faster than Katie Bradburn, who drops into 3rd. Just over a second or just under a second, in fact, now between Bethany, who leads, and Laura, who's second, but second place on day one. That combination that jumps so well to finish in second in Lyon. It is the Swiss combination, Laura Andre there and Clementine, but still Bethany Voss, 58-59, has yet to be really pushed. Two now in a row for Ireland, one for France. That's the final three. Zara Jane Kelly, 16-year-old Irish jockey, is riding Romabout, the 11-year-old gelding by Romanov. Qualifying in 19th place, having scored well in Herning, the opening leg of the season. It's finished fifth, wasn't it, in Herning? And that makes 6 seconds, which is going to be costly.
Dat is jammer. Het zijn 2 springfouten onderweg. Betekent 6 seconden bij de tijd. Aanvankelijke tijd die wel heel snor zat. 57.10.
Well, they finish on a final time of 63.10 for Zara Jane Kelly.
Of 63.10 seconds. Is dat een risico? Het is een heel strategisch spel. Zomaar eenmaal C-wedstrijd. Hier ziet u een heel snelle tijd. Meer dan wel die 6 seconden erbij.
It is 6 seconds added on. Now Alana Fagan riding Bally for Rosie. As to these final 2 to go. Scored last time out in Salzburg to pick up enough points still to qualify inside the top 20. So this 8-year-old mare goes next.
Alana Fagan for Ireland.
Alana, who's ridden twice at Children's European Championships in 2021 and in 2022. Begin with 3 seconds to add. And that's again the final fence, making 9 seconds. That becomes expensive because 60.29 would have otherwise seen them in the top 5, but 69.29 drops them down and into 18th place for Alana Fagan there, riding for Ireland. Actually, there's just one more to go, and Bethany Voss is looking very, very secure at the top, but I guess it could change. You just never know. Because the last out is for France, and this is going to be Paul Barsud, who finished second in Lyon. No, apologies, that was Laura Andre. I'm looking at my notes upside down. This, in fact, this is a combination that scored for 3 different outings this year in Herning, in Lyon, and in Stuttgart. Paul is also 13, one of 2 13-year-old riders in this class. Had a very consistent run. Oh dear, that's gone. I was about to say, did win a brilliant qualifier. The, of course, the legs across those 4 rounds. You see the 1-round Fulton time class on the first day, and then the Grand Prix, the jump-off class on the second day. And of course, the order is set by that first round. He won the class in Stuttgart that set the order for the jump-off competition. 6 seconds added on to what was a very fast time. In fact, 58.74. He is quick. It would have gone second, but 64.74 seconds added on, and drops down into 12th place to finish things off there. The second of the riders we've seen from France, Paul Barsoud. So well done. But biggest congratulations goes to Bethany Voss in the opening leg of this FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy final. The top 20 for the league table qualifying to come here to Mechelen. And this is the first of 3 days of jumping. We start with the table C, move on into the table A, and then into that final jump off. And it'll all come together on that final day. So looking forward to how it all begins to unfold. But 3 busy days here in Mechelen for the pony riders. Bethany Voss, though, will be delighted with that round on Still Got Me as she wins the opening class ahead of Laura Andre and Katie Bradburn. Hannah Blandford finishing in 4th. And Lieselot Koremans, who was a 3-time winner in the qualifiers, taking 5th place ahead of Clementine Lux for our host nation here for Belgium. So that is your top 6. It includes 5 different nations across the 6 riders we've seen so far. Of course, now we'll look to how the pony competition unfolds over the next couple of days. And more to come as well across FEI TV and beyond. We will bring you as much as we can live here from Mechelen. It is a trifecta of World Cup competitions, and on top of that with the ponies, it is a full house really. We've got dressage, we've got driving, we've got jumping, and we've got ponies. It is all here. There is nowhere else you want to be between Christmas and New Year. That is for absolute certain. We're going to enjoy every single moment as we cruise through. The biggest and best names in equestrian sport are definitely here for us to certainly be able to enjoy watching. The Christmas arena, as ever, looking quite beautiful. We'll look forward to plenty more, and I'll leave you with the presentation that'll come up in a moment or two. But thank you for being with us live here on FEI TV. We'll catch up again a little later.
De prijsuitreiking van de eerste manche van de FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy met een Nederlandse overwinning gaande naar Still Got Me. En uw applaus voor Bethany Voss. Dan nodig ik heel graag Audrey de Bok uit als marketing coordinator om de felicitaties te overhandigen. Marketing coordinator van Cavalor treedt naar voren. Cavalor als partner van de eerste manche van het ponycircuit. Marketing coordinator of the team of Cavalor is stepping forward to congratulate our best place riders, ladies and gentlemen. Cavalor as partner of the first qualifier of the FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy. Second for Switzerland. Switzerland op 2, Laura André en Clementine. Great Britain in third, Katie Bradburn and West Point for Nefer. Fourth going to Hannah Blandford voor Duitsland. Und Karin van Orchids. 5 voor Nederland opnieuw, Lieselot Koremans en Lando van der Roshoeve. En op 6 zien we dan de naam van Clementine Luxe Gonde Segure in 6th place. We hebben ook nog een aandenken dat wordt overhandigd door de heer Gunther van Lent. De heer Gunther van Lent als voorzitter van het organiserend comité van Jumping Mechelen aan mevrouw Audrey de Bok als marketing coordinator van Cavalor. Een aandenken als dank voor de trouwe steun van Cavalor aan de zijde al sinds jaar en dag van Jumping Mechelen. En dan rest ons nog één ding. De ronde van eer met een warm en meer dan verdiend Mechels applaus voor Still Got Me uit Nederland. Ponies. En de winnares van de prijskavalor van de FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy Final. De eerste manche voor Nederland. Ponies. En daarmee werd het eerste hoofdstuk geschreven van de FEI Jumping Ponies Trophy Final. De finale van het meest prestigieuze ponycircuit ter wereld hier in Mechelen. En tonen wij ons op voor een volgende internationale competitie. Onze team van parcoursbouwers, geleid door Bart Vonk en Eddy Gijzemans, gaat druk aan de slag om de hoofdarena van Mechelen, de Christmas Arena, klaar te maken voor de volgende competitie. Gaat u ook intussen even langs bij onze standen in het Standendorp of even kijken naar de New Year's Arena, waar de finale van ons vrijspringen in volle gang is. Welkom op dag 2 van Jumping Mechelen, de fokkerijdag van Vlaanderen's Kerstjumping, de Memorial Erik Wouters.
giants will go head-to-head tackle, the ultimate test of agility. Trust, intensity and speed will get the horses racing as battle and contenders emerge, looking to challenge the king and secure a spot at the final in April 2025. The battle for Basel is on.
Dames en heren, van harte welkom in de Mechelse Neckarhal. Op dag 2 van Vlaanderen's Kerstjumping, de Memorial Erik Wouters, gaan we ogenblikkelijk van start met de internationale Young Riders en Junioren rubriek. Die wordt aangeboden door IFO Williams. Bij Mathieu Kerkhoffs trailers brengen ze ongeëvenaarde kwaliteit van IFO Williams trailers. Wereldwijd toonaangevend in de productie van hoogwaardige aanhangwagens sinds 1958. Of het nu gaat om paardentrailers, veetrailers, trailers voor de bouwsector. Elk ontwerp staat garant voor duurzaamheid, betrouwbaarheid en innovatie. Met robuuste constructies, hoogwaardige materialen en op maat gemaakte oplossingen biedt IFO Williams trailers die de tand des tijds doorstaan. Vakmanschap, kwaliteit en innovatie. IFO Williams trailers, de leider achteraan sinds 1958. IFO Williams is trots om de IFO Williams HB Eco paardtrailer te introduceren. Een innovatieve trailer die combineert een licht en duurzame constructie met een geavanceerde Paraflex bladveersysteem voor ultiem comfort en veiligheid. De HB Eco is de perfecte keuze voor ruiters die enkel het beste willen voor hun paarden. IFO Williams blijft innoveren en wij brengen deze vooruitgang graag naar jou. De HB Eco is te zien op de stand aan de ingang. En bij deze is de omloop gesloten. De verkenning is afgelopen. La reconnaissance est terminée. The arena is closed for inspection. Dames en heren, u heeft waarschijnlijk via verschillende nieuwskanalen ontdekt dat gisteravond zich een tragisch ongeval heeft voorgedaan. Een verkeersongeval aan de overkant van de Neckarhal. Daarbij is helaas iemand om het leven gekomen. En dat is een bezoeker van deze wedstrijd. Sterker nog, iemand die nauw betrokken is bij de junioren en de jongrijders, de deelnemers aan deze wedstrijd. U zal dan ook merken dat verschillende van de deelnemers het initiatief hebben genomen om met een zwarte rouwband deel te nemen aan deze wedstrijd. Een mooi teken van herkenning, van medeleven van onze ruiters, wat we absoluut op prijs stellen. En ook in naam van Jumping Mechelen natuurlijk het medeleven en de steun van het organiserend comité naar iedereen die betrokken is bij het tragische ongeval. We starten met deze prijs Ivo Williams, 1,40 meter, een Barema A in 2 fasen. Toegestane tijden krijgt u nog van mij, dat is 52 seconden in de eerste fase, 39 in de tweede fase. 52 seconds, the time allowed in phase 1 and 39 in the second phase. Those are the times allowed. Eerste combinatie is meteen in de ring. Zij rijdt H&M Iker. Iker is een 16-jarige zoon van de hengst Ogano Sitte. Het nummer 1 rijdt voor België. Het is Lies Malissar. En u mag haar gerust een applausje meegeven, dames en heren. Lies Malissar. Dat maakt 8 punten in een tijd van 49-22. Dat was de eerste fase van Lies Malissar en H&M Iker. 8 penalties, the total. Jurk van den Einde en Cobal de Toxandria. Dat is het nummer 2 in deze prijs, Ivo Williams. 12 punten totaal in 44-98. Dat is ook de eerste fase. Nog niemand doorgestoten tot fase nummer 2 in deze prijs IFO Williams. Anouk de Vos dan met Casper. Casper CB, het nummer 3. Daar is Anouk de Vos met Caspar. En dan zijn we toe aan het nummer 3. De zoektocht naar de eerste combinatie die doorstoot tot de tweede fase. Ik word enthousiast van uw enthousiasme, dames en heren. U was gefocust, u keek toe, u wachtte en u zag dat de eerste combinatie de tweede fase bereikte. En daar was dan ook gepast applaus voor. En Casper met Anouk de Vos die besluiten de tweede fase met 4 strafpunten in 34-33. Dat is nu het beste resultaat. Zij staat dus voorlopig aan de leiding. Wie doet dan beter? Want nu zoeken we de eerste dubbel foutloze combinatie. Born to Win APZ en Lara Eggermond zijn onderweg. Vier punten, 1 fout in de eerste fase en dus geen tweede fase voor Lara Eggermond. Born to Win APZ 47-90, dat is haar tijd. Nog even om te herhalen, toegestane tijd in de eerste fase is 52 seconden. Maar die tijd lijkt wel ruim genoeg. Ella Bommeré meldt zich hier in de hoofdring, de Christmas Arena, met Moonshine van het Ameldonk set.